Bills versus Jets Monday Night Football. Buffalo brushes off a Hail Mary to beat New York 23-20. One play can sum up the 2024 New York Jets. It's Mike Williams falling down. The Jets, in their first game with interim head coach Jeff Ulbrich, replacing fired Robert Saleh, had a shot to beat the Buffalo Bills despite numerous mistakes, including a stunning amount of penalties and a couple of huge missed field goals. Aaron Rodgers found Williams downfield for what looked like a massive gain that would have put the Jets inside the red zone. But as Williams started to come back to the ball, he fell down. That allowed Bills cornerback Taron to dive in front of Williams and get a game-clinching interception. That's the Jets this season. An opportunity for something special was there, and they tripped all over themselves getting to it. The Bills ran out the clock after that interception and won 23-20. The Jets knew the stakes coming into the game. If they won, they would be 3-3 and in first place of the AFC East. A loss and they'd be 2 games behind the Bills, with a disappointing 2-4 record. Even in mid-October, it felt like a must-win game for the Jets, especially after the coaching change shook up the organization. There aren't any more coaching changes coming. The Jets lost, and now they have a big hole to dig out of. It doesn't help that they can't get out of their own way. Jets get a huge Hail Mary. The Jets were far from perfect, but they were moving the ball, mostly through big plays by their stars. Breece Hall came out of his slump and looked like the player we had seen his first 2 seasons. Garrett Wilson caught a nice touchdown in the back of the end zone and had a productive first half. The Jets didn't just fire Saleh. They changed play callers from Nathaniel Hackett to Todd Downing, and the difference was notable. The Jets' biggest play of the first half was luck, though it's getting to a point in which Rodgers' Hail Marys seem like a skill. On the final play of the first half, Rodgers wound up and threw it to the end zone, and Allen Lazard came down with a 52-yard touchdown. That was his 4th career Hail Mary and his first with the Jets. Maybe he knows what he's doing on those plays. That kept the Jets in the game, despite a huge half from Josh Allen. He had a quarterback sneak for a touchdown, 2 other passing touchdowns, and was making big plays everywhere on the field. He scrambled to his right and fired a deep pass to running back Ray Davis for a stunning 42-yard gain. The Bills had the best player on the field, but the Jets have plenty of talent too, and they were desperate. They just couldn't stop making critical mistakes. Jets keep making mistakes. The Jets have a new coach, but still made bad mistakes. There was a key sequence in the third quarter when a holding penalty brought back a Braelon Allen touchdown. Wilson had a touchdown in his arms, but was crushed in the end zone and dropped it. And then on 4th down, Zuerlein bounced a 32-yard field goal attempt off the crossbar. Then in the 4th quarter, Zuerlein, who missed a last-minute field goal that could have beaten the Denver Broncos in Week 4, had another attempt go off the crossbar from 43 yards out. The game was tied 20-20, but the Jets had blown opportunities to get more points. The Jets have been off all season in terms of execution. A key penalty on either side of the ball, being a bit off on a timing route, missed field goals in key spots. It has all added up for the Jets, and it didn't change Monday night just because they had a new coach. The Bills had their share of mistakes too. Tyler Bass missed an extra point and a field goal. Buffalo's offense stalled a bit in the second half. Yet Buffalo still drove down and got a go-ahead field goal with 3:43 to go. And Jets defensive tackle Javon Kinlaw, who got called for a questionable roughing the passer penalty on that drive, got a 15-yard penalty for improper language toward an official after the field goal. Like the Jets needed more unforced errors. New York had a shot in the final minutes, and the drive was kept alive by a controversial replay reversal that turned an apparent Rodgers fumble into an incomplete pass and a defensive pass interference call. But a huge holding call brought back a Hall first down. Then Rodgers' deep pass to Williams was picked off after Williams lost his footing. Allen picked up a first down on a 3rd down run, and the Bills killed the clock after that. You won't often find a football team make that many mistakes in a tight game. Saleh took the fall for the Jets' disappointing start, but the results didn't change. Let's see some RAF highlights of New York Jets versus Buffalo Bills 2024 season Week 6 game 4 quarter.
Goal It will be third down.
So they're moving backward because of penalties. Deion Dawkins on the...
You're just trying to pick up whatever yardage you can. Good call.
Kincaid, not much. At the end of the quarter. Nice job by Gibson to stay upright and get back near the 35. From the 34. Rodgers over the middle. Pass caught by Lazard.
In the middle of the field. Good design as far as stretching the defense horizontally and opening.
Toss to Hall. Broke a tackle and able to.
Holding offense, number 75. 10-yard pass.
First and 18 as a result, and here's a drop by Mike Williams.
We've talked about how Rodgers been getting the ball out quick, and they were showing an all-out blitz, zero blitz.
We know him as a returner, but Rodgers likes what he can do really from all three spots at the return.
How Alan Lazard catches this ball. I mean, there really was nowhere to put it. And he has to throw it more of a back shoulder.
And now delay a game against the Jets.
Delay of game, offense.
Ankles never have since then. And he thinks it's made his ankles stronger as a result.
And he was comfortable having his ankles taped, and he still doesn't tape them to this day. Pretty wild.
Here is Ruckert, and he gets feel better about the try. The try here with Hall, and he's out of bounds at the 20. Good snap, good hold. Kick is off. Quick throw, pass caught, Coleman. First down in midfield.
Because they're going to get some single coverage and an opportunity to do that, like they just did on that last play.
That was only the third first down of this half for the Bills. Toss. And Ray Davis over the right side.
Opportunity to get some carries before we knew that James Cook was going to be down. He's done a good.
And made 3 catches for 55. Here's Kincaid. First down, Buffalo.
Siblings. Foster family had room for 2 kids, but not 3, so he chose to stay back so that his 2 siblings.
Really good. Good stuff.
On first down, here he is, cuts up field and takes it to the 20.
He's able to, he's waving, get the ball, makes the catch, but mindful of it, and he's finished the runs.
Coleman makes the catch, first down, out of bounds and 2 yards downfield.
And they have continued to kind of work Eccles over there on that.
Inside the red zone go the Bills. Again, 3 for 3 scoring touchdowns down here. Play made in the backfield. Down goes
Ed. Ashton Davis is able to just hit it and make the tackle. Good.
Officials now get together to see if there was a receiver just inside the 10. First and goal. Davis tries to cut back. Broke 1 tackle.
It's also a nice job by Eccles as far as being.
Allen brought down.
Playmaker. Here he is in the middle. And as he pushes up, he then realizes Allen's moving up in the pot right now.
Extra men on the rush. Sherwood. Pass broken up. Off the hands of Hobbs.
Has more field to work with. If he flattens this off a little bit, he creates some separation. Instead, he stays vertical. Just
extra point down on this side. And a 47-yard field goal. Adrian Hill's good. And that's just making Tyler Bass wait for this try to put the Bills back out in
Defense. Number 54. That penalty to force half the distance to the goal remains 4th down.
It's still 4th down. Who came across early, and so that moves the ball down inside the 5. Bass knocks it through. Bills are indicating it's against the Jets.
After the field goal, unsportsmanlike conduct against the New York Jets, number 54.
And the drive will start at the 30
For the New York Jets.
They've made the coaching change. They've made the offensive coordinator change. The Jets have been able to move them at their 30. Blitz, it gets picked up. And this ball is out. They're called.
Was he throwing it? And it does not look like he was. I agree with
Kind of a fumble and Bill's ball now. Another whistle to shut this down.
And that's the argument that McDermott's making.
Yeah, that's exactly the argument that Sean McDermott is making.
Possession. The play was reversed as a replay reversal to an incomplete pass. Therefore, it cannot be challenged. Buffalo retains.
2nd and 10. Rodgers with protection. Underneath, it's Conklin. 3rd down.
And it's the tuck rule, and I thought it was a fumble.
3rd down and 4, and Rodgers and Wilson not on. 3rd game this season where both teams have had 10 accepted penalties.
Pass interference, defense.
And he's going to be awfully sore in the morning because he's continued to take a lot of hits.
Rodgers trying to set up a screen, flag again.
There were 2 fouls on the play, holding offense, number 7.
But those were penalties.
Here's a toss, Breece Hall left side, and what a...
And is able to make the tackle. This is a big-time play. I mean, you can see what he's able to duck him and then still make the tackle.
Holding offense, number 60.
Instead of 1st and 10. Rodgers over the middle, pass broken up. And there's Taylor Rapp. 2 big plays in this game that we've seen.
Yes, he has. Perfect read by Aaron Rodgers. They got the 2 deep safeties. He's going to split the middle.
Last play before the 2-minute warning. Rodgers buys time. Mike Williams fell down, and it is picked. They hand to Davis. He gets stood up. Got about half time with a concussion, so he's wearing that Guardian cap, which some players have worn in over of the game, by the way. The interception by Taron Johnson. Here's Allen. He's got it. First.
You know, you anticipate that with him as the quarterback and how well he runs the football.
Those fans that are in attendance will celebrate. It's first. Aaron Rodgers shaking his head. You see what they did in the red zone. They also missed a field goal down there. The next Monday night, what a game this is turning out to be. The game that Troy,
all the changes that they occurred this week, and they came. How they come back next week on the road against the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for daily updates.